Meowdy, friends, and welcome to the City of Electric Sheep. It me, the sheep, and the flesh, and wool, because that's how sheep work. Meowdy Roo and Admon. Half day at work today. Nice. About to be nap time. Let's go. Yeah, I also had a half day at work, so I was like, hey, perfect timing to jump in, do some Lego, hang out with some friends. Perfect day for it. So I actually did some prep this time. I've got a couple of things ready so that this should be an expedited process. Let's go. So happy weekend, friends. We are diving back in to the Ghost. Here's where we left off. So at one point, I put those little buddies in. But I was like, hey, I'm going to find these off stream and do it. I did. That was actually before our last stream, but I didn't tell you about it, so now I have. So we get to make 2 of these, which then go here and here. And then we get to make 2 of these, which will go here and here. And here's where the shape of the ghost really starts to come together. I'm excited. So, mini build time. Let's go. Keep that kind of up there-ish. So, since we're doing 2 times of these, rather than do one, come back, do another, we're going to knock it out. Meowdy Scorpion, and welcome to the City of Electric Sheep. Let's go. Boom. We've also got 2 per, so that means 4 total of these Technic pieces. Let's go. That go on each end. Boop. And do it again. Hoop. And hoop. Oh, much better. And then, oh, here is where the fun begins. I don't know why, but it is. So this basically goes to there. Oh no, it's going over by 2. Boom. Check it. And we get to do that again. 1 stud showing. You saw nothing. Let's go. And that goes just hanging out right there. It looks like it doesn't actually connect yet because of these. Let's confirm. So that goes there, which makes that go there. And then 2. Yep. That works perfectly. Let's go. Let's go. So, right there, which connects that there. And then is it this one? No, it's the other one. It's this one. So this connects to that single stud. Single stud is like, I will take it. I will take the ring to Mordor, though I know not the way. Aww. Ooh, this one. This one's putting us ahead a bit. So we've got 2 pieces here, 2 studs there. Then we toss one of these up. For that whole thing to go in there. And these pieces right here really are giving the ghost a lot of its shape. So up until this point, a lot of the like stuff that we've put together has just been the chassis, essentially, right? Like this has some play features, like the, you know, this thing that we can pull out, which lets that fall. But by and large, it's kind of just a chunk, right? This starts to give the whole build a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? Form? A lot of space? Neither of those are correct. Oh. But it starts to really make the ghost take shape, like the ghost should. Makes it look like it's supposed to. Really makes it start to take shape. I would say that that'll never happen again, but like, y'all know me. Puns will happen. Anytime I see the opportunity, I will take it. Anytime I see that opportunity, I'ma take it. Two of these, and two of these. So, so a new episode of Falcon and the Winter Soldier dropped this morning. I've seen it. It was good. I'm not going to give any spoilers. This is not a Falcon and the Winter Soldier podcast or review or anything like that. I'm really liking what they're doing with like the MCU stuff on Disney Plus. I'm not going to say I was leery at first because I wasn't, but I was anxious that they wouldn't kind of deliver on the promise of the MCU. And I am very glad that that concern was, I'm not going to say ill-founded, because I stand by having that initial concern. But I'm glad that it was proven incorrect. Definitely not unfounded. And nice. I'm excited for you to see it, Scorpion. Oh, so good. So good. All right, so now we've got this, just kind of making sure we've checked off all our boxes. So one of them goes here, and it made sure to draw lines specifically to right there and there. Right there and there. So we make sure to put them in the correct spots. And that is one on the inside of each. Yep, that looks like that lined up correctly. Oh. This one was a little bit harder to tell because of that. Like it's see-through right here. Yeah, if you like the Marvel movies, then you will like it. If you don't like the Marvel movies, I mean, I'm not ever going to be like, straight up skip it, but like, if you don't like Marvel movies, then you probably won't like it. But if you like Marvel movies, then it's pretty much just a Marvel movie, but a series instead. Like, they did a good job of that. Capturing the feeling of a Marvel movie, capturing the, like, experience of it. Like, it still feels like an event, right? Which I didn't know if that would be sustainable for a series. But so far, at least, you know, they're on the second series that they're doing with it. They've sustained that feeling for me, at least. I'm pretty happy with that. I am pretty happy with that. Your mileage may vary. That's mine. Oh. And so like last time, these just kind of chill right here and here. I'm going to put these next to one another like that, so that whenever we put these on top of them, oh, I guess I like to pick it up whenever I do that, so it's not nearly as integral. Not nearly as integral. There we go. Got two of them. Now we get 2 per and 2 per there. So just like last time, we've got the 2 for that. And the 2 for that. This one being held on by one single stud means that it kind of pops off pretty easily. Pops off very easily. But that's what that is for. That's that seam between the two. It's kind of a structural integrity piece. Not gonna lie. Which is probably why we do this in particular later. Not much later, pretty much like the next 2 steps later, really. So we've got, pop those in. We've got that for form, but then here's the one that I was really talking about. These pieces continue to reinforce that connection, right? Because that connects it here. That reinforces it pretty well. And toss those buddies on. Hop and hop. All right. Grab a couple of these buddies. Then go there. Couple of these buddies. They go there. And then we've just got these pieces going here. I mean, not for the whole thing. The whole thing has one more step, which is these. That actually clears that whole little bin that I pre-sorted out. So that puts those here. That's in the back. This continues that structural integrity. And then this looks nice. Okay. So like last time, that one maintains right there. And this one Oops, right in there. And so now we've got a lot more of the shape of the ghost. And we're on to the next bag, which of course all of this was broken down. So all of these bags. Yo, nice, Ray. Let's go, Doge. Let's go. Ooh, I need 6 of these. 2, 4, 6, and 2 of these. Oh. Okay. So we got that whole thing, but it goes to the outside, not the inside. And then we've got 6 of these, so that's 3 on each side. They kind of angle in. So these are those kind of like ramp pieces. Also, Blunder a Friend is a Sea of Thieves redemption. So, yeah, if you redeem that right now, it will just be refunded to you. But whenever we're playing Sea of Thieves, that's where the fun begins. So in Sea of Thieves, there's this Blunder Bomb, and it's one of the few ways that you can actually interact with like people on your own team. And it makes for chaos. It's glorious and terrible, and I love and loathe it simultaneously. It's glorious. But yeah, for the Lego streams, I always forget to turn that one off. And I always mean to, but promptly forget. So let's start with this side, because it'll be a little bit easier to kind of work my way around. Yeah, I actively love and loathe it. Both. It's chaos. Glorious, glorious chaos. Some sheep just want to watch the world burn. So right there, this thing that we just snapped on, that connects it. Makes it much closer in. All right. That pops us over to this one. We've got these 4 and these 2. So, looks like right here. So on the instructions, this looks like it's pretty much in line with it. Totally not. Totally not at all. Not even a little bit. And then that has that carry on. Connection complete. Well, that part, I suppose. Oh, this part's fun. This part's actually pretty fun. So, I've got these. Oh, your ship may be a smaller one. That's pretty cool. I like when they make like different sizes of the same ship in Lego. That always makes me happy. Oh. There we go. Have it click on in. Let's go right in here. So that's why these red pieces had it connect. Had that open hole. So now we've got one of these buddies. And it pops right in. Whoa, you've watched like one episode of Star Wars. I enjoy Star Wars. I think you would like it if you watched more. But at the same time, it's not like you have to do it or we can no longer associate with one another. Rah, 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 rah. Oh, and I only grabbed one of these. So we actually get to jump into this to find the other one. Find the one that's got the right colors in it. Oh, well, I was going to put it on screen, but it was very quick to find. So, never mind. We found it. I know. My like of Star Wars is kind of a pretty well-kept secret. Kappa. Murloc Shaman is a lot of fun. I'm glad you're enjoying that one. I love Firemancer Flurgle. I totally crafted Firemancer Flurgle in gold. It's like, oh, this is going to be glorious. And it is. I hit Legend on day 1 in Wild. Day 1! First time I ever did it on the first day. Yo, Meowdy Prez, and welcome to the city of Electric Sheep. Yeah, I've hit Legend pretty early before, but this is my first time doing it on day 1. So, I think Gold 5 and Classic. I haven't played any Standard yet. And I'm already Legend and Wild, which just feels bonkers. Just feels bonkers. I've never done that before. I really like Aggro Druid, okay? And Tax Paladin loses so hard to Aggro Druid most of the time. Because it's like, hey, all of your stuff costs more. And it's like, cool. I'm gonna let you have developed that 2/4 and not worry about it at all. It's great. It is great. So since we already built this before, we've already got those up. Oh, Prez's favorite standard deck is Control Warlock. Nice. I was about to brag about my Golden Jaraxxus, and then I remembered that they made that a core card. And so however much I don't regret having Golden Jaraxxus from before, now everyone has Golden Jaraxxus. Oh, Token Druid's a lot of fun too. Token Druid is also a lot of fun. I'm a big fan of Druid and Classic as well, so I may actually end up jamming some Token Druid and Standard whenever I switch to Standard. That'll be a blast. Yeah. Hop. Hop. And boop that in. It's only on that side. Only this side. The other side doesn't get it. This I already had connected. So I mean, I was like, I could disconnect it, but like, why? Yeah, I have all of the 1K hero portraits except for Demon Hunter. So I should be working on Demon Hunter wins. But winning in general is so much fun. Yeah, I'm like 450 wins away. You know me. Oh. Did I miss one more piece whenever I was piecing this out? I did not. It was just hiding from me. It was hiding from me. There we go. So we've got these two and this one. So we'll boop that into there. And this one I put in the crook here. It doesn't go in the crook there. It goes right there. Yeah, it could be easier with Odd Demon Hunter. I don't know. I have a lot of fun with Big Demon Hunter. But I don't know how, like, straight up viable that deck is. I think it may be one of those more fun than good decks, which is not a bad thing. Fun decks are good to play too. But yeah, I may not end up hitting Legend with it or anything. Ah. With Odd Big Demon Hunter, interesting. It's weird that this piece just kind of hangs. But like, looking at the instructions below to the right, that's what it's supposed to do. But I actually put this one in the wrong, not this one, but this one in the wrong spot. There we go. Because it mirrors that. It doesn't go over there. Oops. And that's actually as far as I piece stuff out. So at this point, we get to dive in them again. Odd Big Demon Hunter sounds really interesting. I'm gonna definitely have to check that out. Definitely. Okay, so one of these. Here, let's move around so that y'all can see what I'm seeing too. And we can look for them. Let's go. Now we get two of the vent pieces. Yeah, the pre-sorting seemed to work pretty well. I'm gonna do that again next go around. I don't know if I'll have more, the same amount, any of that kind of stuff, but that definitely felt a lot better. Most definitely. Oh, that's my Ghost in the Phantom. Oh, it's an older one though. That makes sense. That makes sense. It's an old code, sir, but it checks out. That is the wrong side that we need than what we need in the next one. So unfortunately, I'm just holding on to it. It's not it. We need a one of these. Set that aside. And one of these, but not a plate. One of these, but not a plate. Hold on to these. One of these, but not a plate. Here, let's see. Switch around. Sometimes that helps. Looking at it at a different angle. Yeah, Skullomance honestly kind of makes sense too. I know that my friend Wildcard has a lot of fun with the like Big Demon Hunter type stuff too. I think he's got a list for standard. That's probably what I'll start with. Nate gave me a list which was pretty fun for day one, but I'm sure that it's been refined since then because again, day one. that was definitely a day one list. It was a fun day one list, but it was definitely a day one list. It's not an indictment of day one lists. Everything's got to start somewhere. I really wish that this was the right side. No. Murloc Shaman is so good against the Call to Arms Watchtower Paladin. Devolve is broken. Ooh, I bet Devolve is super clutch in that. Here we go. That's what we were looking for. I'm going to guess that the next thing that we do will have us come back for this. So I'm actually going to set that one aside. Just because I imagine we're going to come back for that. If I was a betting sheep, and I'm not, then I would bet on that. But I'm not. Your ship was surely smaller. Hey, that's awesome though. I love that they have the different sizes of the same builds. Like, I think that's pretty cool. Or the same ships, not the same builds. Different build, same ship. Bunny right in there. And then these vents go there. So that's that whole step. This thing goes there. So it's like zoop into zoop. Yeah, Toxin Flurgle too. So you've got two different kind of combos. One of them requires 2 cards. One of them is only a 1 of. But the other one, you absolutely run double Devolve in that deck, especially in this meta. Okay, so this goes this way to like right there. It looks like. I'm gonna scroll down to the next thing to check before, yeah, right there. Cool. Oh, got that one. I imagine that pretty much stays down, but we shall see. Okay. And I was right. The next step is basically the same thing. So let's get all the white things we need first. So we've got this. We'll need 1/1 plate. 1/1 plates are typically actually pretty easy to find in those pretty big bins. Then, not this one. It's the other plate that, not this one. It's the kind of wider version of that. It's like that, but slanted. It's like that, but slanted. There we go. And then, yep, that piece that we set aside. Let's go. Since the one was so hard to find, it was like, I'm going to go ahead and set that aside just because I'm sure that I'm going to need it. All right. Now let's find all of things that are from this one. So 1x4 with holes. Haha. One of these and 2 of those. Let's go. And 1 of these. Should be everything from this bin. This is the one that has the most stuff. So the first thing that I'm looking for is because it should being the keyword, easiest to find. I actually wasn't looking for these, but I saw that they were there. So of course I'm gonna grab them. Same with this. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . There we go. This was what I was looking for first. Oh, enhance. Okay. 2 of these. 2x4 plate. We don't have either the... So we've got the 1x2 plate. Also need a 2x3 plate, and then there's the 2x3 plate. And then the dark gray stuff. So one of them is it, nope, it's the one a little bit longer. So it's that one. And then the kind of zoopy dude. Yes, this Zoopy Dude. Zoopy Dude is a very technical term. Very technical term. Okay, so we should have everything. Mini build. Let's go. Okay. I didn't come all the way back to this page. We do not have all the things we need. Like, immediately. So, we'll need this. We'll need... Is it 2 of these? Yeah, 2 of these. A 1x4. And then 2... of these. Now we should have everything. Famous last words. Famous last words. We almost certainly will have to go back at some point. Let's be real. Now, I've built this for a few streams, actually. I took a break to do a lot of Hearthstone stuff, for obvious reasons, new expansion and the like. But I'm coming back to do this for my lunch breaks. Again. I forgot the 1x1 plate. There we go. So I did some pre-sorting at this time at the beginning, and I think I'm going to keep on doing that whenever I come back to this. Because that went much smoother than like searching for every single thing. Which, not having done every single step, yeah, okay, fine. I'm not going to beat myself up about that, right? But at the same time, the steps that I did pre-sort for, that was pretty clutch. And I missed a step, so that went into the wrong spot. That was unfortunate. And this will help. Did not. This will help. Nope. Here. This comes with a brick separator for a reason. That reason is human/sheep air. Let's be real. There we go. There we go. Okay. Back on track. So this goes with the horizontals to the outside. Now we're back on track. Oh, there we go. So that goes to connect there. There we go. Much better. Okay, so then we've got... Let's orient this correctly. That'll go there. This will go here to prevent that separation that literally just happened from happening again. That connects them. And just like the last time, it's got this weird kind of overhang right there. But verified with the instructions, that's, for whatever reason, supposed to be like that. I don't know. I think that looks odd, personally. Personally, I'm not a fan. But, you know. What can you do? I mean, I guess I could just build it differently if I really didn't like it that much, but... That's the thing with Lego. I have the option of building it differently if I really feel that strongly about it. Come on, there we go. So now we've got our second one. And that goes right here. Dude, I know, right? It's like, there should be win streak bonuses from Diamond 5 on. I completely agree. Completely agree. It's like, you're punishing me for doing well. Why? I don't know. I guess they want it to still be like, Legend is that like final boss feeling, and you know, you can't just, you know, streak your way up there. On the one hand, I get it. On the other hand, come on. Okay, so this is a 1x1 white block that we're looking for now. Found it. And we actually need 2 more. I thought we only needed 2. We needed 2 per thing that we're building like this. Ooh. Ah. Such an intense build. Okay, another 1x1 block. And another 1x1 block somewhere. I thought I saw it. I thought I saw it. I keep on thinking that I'm seeing it, but what I'm seeing is 1x2. Which, handy. Not what we're looking for. I'm going to keep on taking away things that are baiting me into thinking that I'm finding them. So that's what all those are, because I only need 1 more 1x1 block. We shall find it. Maybe. No lies, there was actually one piece whenever I was prepping that wasn't in here. Like, I had to go all the way. Oh, left. You see it. You see it. Okay. Let's see if it's still there. It's possible that I was zoomed in. Down here. And you may have said that a little while ago. Okay, that's not it. Let's take these away. Oh, you see somewhere under here. Okay, cool. Oh, success. All of that. So that we can put those right on top of each other. So then these go faced inward. Like that. And then these go right there. Oh. Okay. So this one should actually be relatively easier. So the 1x1 plates are actually typically much easier to find. The hardest thing that's going to be to find is the 1x6, because things like this 1x4 will... Oh, found the 1x6. Let's go. Okay, so then some 1x1 plates. How many of them do we need? Just 2. So I'm not sure why the 1x1 plates are typically so much easier to find, but they typically are. There's one. And I thought I found it, but it was that. So pulling that aside so that that doesn't bait me again. Found it. It was literally connected. So that's all the white ones that we need. We do need a couple of gray things though. So a couple of 1x1 round plates, a couple of little grabbers, and then a rod. So anything that has a grabber, I'm gonna pull out because that kind of baits me. Okay, here's a 1x1 rounded. Wrong type of rod. Grabber. 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 So many wrong grabbers. So many wrong grabbers. This is why I grab those. Wrong kind of rod. Here we go. Here's our other 1x1 plate. So we are looking for 2 1x1 plates with grabbers out the top now, and 1 kind of rod. So basically anything that has a grabber or a rod I'm pulling out, because those end up catching my eye whenever I'm looking for those shapes. So here is one of the 1x1 plates. Didn't enhance, but we've got one, so we're looking for one more. And then the rod. Wrong kind of grabber. Just a 1x1 plate. Wrong kinds of rods. Wrong grabbers. Here's the right rod. Let's go. And now we just need one more of these. Like that. Wrong kind of grabber. So many wrong kinds of grabbers. Right in the middle. Let's see. It's just a 1x1 plate. Wrong kinds of grabbers. Let's see. kind of flip stuff around, because the way that I look at things and the way that, because my line of sight goes down to like there. So I have to reorient stuff a decent amount so that I can actually see it and y'all can see it too. Here we go. Let's go. Aww. Success. All of those so that we can do this. Got that. There and there. Pop some plates on top. I like to do that so that it is in flush with the plate below it. Oh. There we go. Oh, I don't know why Hand Buff Pally is actually good, but I love that it is. Oh, that whole thing popped right on there. How many more do we have? Not very many more pages. Okay. So we're going to finish up booklet 1 at lunch today. I believe in us. I believe in us. We got this. We're way ahead. Okay, so there are a number of things we're looking for now. On this one, we're looking for 1 arch. Found it. 2 vents. 1. And wrong color vent. 1 and 2. Got them. Okay, so everything else is either white or red. So white here. 1 there. And another here. Let's go. That also was quick. Then here, let's move this over here. That'll make that easier, actually. Let's go. And then we need 4 1x1 plates. And then 2 1x1 plate ramp things. So we need 1 more. There it is. Let's go. Mini build. Okay. So we get to zoop that on. Zoop a second one onto each one of those. And then zoop these so that they can all go right there. Hoop. And continue the rampiness of that. Right on down. Okay. So now we get 1 more vent. 1. I'm gonna guess since we're grabbing. Oh, we're actually not. Okay. Not a whole lot left, actually. So let's see about finding all of the pieces before we start building. Even. So 1 more light gray vent. Right here. 1 of these. 1 kind of Archie boy. Cool. Okay. So then we need 2 pretty long plates, longer than this one. Yeah, this size. This size. This is what we're looking for. But we need a second one. Find that second one. Here we go. So we got those 2. Then we need 2 slants, one going to each side. So here's one side, 1x4. And we need the other one going to the other side. So here is one of the same side. 2 long. And the other side. Let's go. I'm gonna hold on to this just in case we need it. We don't. Okay. So then we need 2 longer ramps, but so it's like 1x4, not 2x4, but 1x4 ramps. And 2 of almost like this, but with the little nub at the end. That also is incorrect. So the nubs and the ramps. Okay, that's another 2x4 ramp. Okay. Is it a holder? Is it a... Yeah. Ah, it's actually a holder. So it's like a 1x2 with the grabber. My bad. So 1x2s with grabbers and 1x4 ramps. So 1x4 ramp. Other 1x2 grabber. So now we just need the other 1x4 ramps. So this, no. Correct length. Correct width. Not a ramp. Correct length. No, not correct width. Ramp, but incorrect. There we go. Let's go. Okay. Gets it's all of these. And then the only thing we need left is 1 Technic piece, which I see from here, so I'm just going to grab. Cool. Excellent. Now we can just properly build. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and have that bit done before, again, next time. That worked pretty well. Pretty well. Okay, so this is on this side. Looks like we zoop that there. And it's on the outside. So we only do it for that one side. We don't do it anymore. Curious. Very curious. So then this whole thing goes over. Yeah, over. This is another kind of weird thing. It's just kind of floating there. Yeah, it's just kind of floating there. I don't like that. I don't like that. Not a fan. It may actually be relevant later, so I'm not going to just like not do it, but not a fan in a vacuum. Like we may be putting something in there. I still don't like it. I understand with how much reinforcement we've got going on that it'll be fine though. So that finishes up book 1. Let's go. So we've got one more book to complete the ghost part, and then we've got the phantom that connects in as well. But that will be it for my lunch break. So thank you very much for joining me for my lunch break. And until next time, you stay electric, Sheep City.